Brick, wood. Excuse me. Man, I'm struggling. Brick, wood, tile, stone. I think that's all we're going to do for now. And then don't we have stucco? We have stucco as well. Those are the 5 different material types we're going to start with here. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me. All right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't introduce what we were doing today. I didn't even know the stream was going. I've been trying to get it to start, and it won't start, and I just figured I'd just go ahead and start here without even knowing if it was live. All right, guys. So let's see if I can get the video to be a little bit brighter. Excuse me. There we go. It's a little slow, isn't it? Hold on. Drop down the exposure. There we go. And we'll just bring in the brightness just a little bit. There we go. Whoa. Need a little bit more contrast there. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit dark today because the sun's going down. All right, guys. That's about as good as I can make it. All right. So we've got some materials here that we're starting. We're creating a public enum. It's just a script called build material. All it's going to do is it's going to allow us to be able to use these various materials in our inventory system. That's about it. And we're referencing them here. We're creating a new class inside of our inventory, and it's called build materials. And what we're going to be able to do is it's going to be serializable so we can create a ton of different materials. That's basically all we're going to do here. Material collection sound. That's good. And there's a material field here. And honestly, I just want it to be that for now. We're not going to do an array. We're not going to do an array for that either. Okay? So all we do is have these various variables inside of our build material. Sorry, guys, I have allergies today. I'm trying to not sniff so much. All right, guys, so if we jump into Unity here. Oh, excuse me. Okay. We're not really going to worry about coins or health being part of our inventory. Those are very generic. Those are part of the player script. But there is going to be an inventory script that we add onto our player here. There it is. Let's drag it to the top up here. There we go. And here we go. We have build materials. How many materials do we have? We have 5. There we go. And as you can see, we have the drop downs. And so we can just start from the top. Brick, wood, tile, stone, and stucco. Okay? And each one is going to have its own little material here. Okay, so let's just go to our little materials. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to collect materials that we use to build various things, just like in Minecraft, okay? Obviously, the way I'm doing this is probably a lot different than Minecraft, but the general idea is still there. Oh, man. A lot of pollen outside. Everything's growing. I like it. Sorry, my leg itches. All right. Let's turn up the Spotify for you guys a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is the new game we're working on. Neversong is still coming out in May, guys. The porting studio is just doing the porting work and getting it ready to go for every platform. So there's nothing really I can do about it. Just sit and wait. If that makes sense. All right, guys. So here's our Easter inventory. I saw somebody said Easter in the chat, and now my Benadryl's starting to kick in. Here's my inventory. So let's go to our textures. Let's call this material or build materials. Okay, that's what that's called. All right, so we have brick, erase, which that doesn't actually mean anything. We're going to delete that one and this one here. We have log, stucco, and tile. Do I have stone? I don't have stone. So let's go ahead and open up this in Photoshop. You guys aren't going to be able to see this. I'm just going to find a stone texture on Google for now. What we're doing, guys, we're putting together a system first. So we can actually make a game, right? So let's start with, I don't even know what I'm talking about. My head isn't clear today. So we're going to copy this stone image I found on Google and paste it in there into Photoshop. And I'm just going to save this out. I know you guys can't see it. Just bear with me for just a sec. We're going to call this one stone. So we have stone. We have something called log, which I don't like that word. Let's call it wood. Okay, wood. Okay, wood, stone. Let's create a new material for stone. So let's just Control D on brick and rename it stone. And then we just drag the stone texture on top of it. All of my textures are going to be 3840 by 3840. Huge, right? And then we're going to scale them down in Unity. Actually, let's do it right now. There's no reason for them to be this big. So 512, even smaller, 256, and hit apply. I make all my textures pretty big because by the time we actually launch this game, it's probably going to be another 1.5 years, 2 years. So I think it's a good idea to have things pretty high res because you never know where technology is going to end up. Man, nose is itchy from allergies. Okay, guys. So we got our materials here. Getting tired tonight. It's been kind of a long day. All right, let's see here. I don't really care about this. I'm going to delete it. Gem group. We're going to put that inside of the scene. No, the graphics. There we go. And then I don't need these anymore. So, yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to clean up my scene a little bit here. Let's go to player and go to our inventory script right here. And let's drag in our materials. So this is brick. This is wood or stone. This is tile here. This is wood. And this is stucco. Right there. You know, I don't really know what the sound effects are going to be right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Amount is going to be set by whatever is saved. But let's just start out with some test numbers here. 5, 3, 2, and then 1 stucco. Okay? We'll save that out. And let's see here. Where do I want the UI? So let's hit play here and take a look at where I would like to indicate how much of each material I have. So this is wood. Where do I want the wood to show up? I think right below my health would be fine. What are those? Oh, that's coins. I was wondering what the top right-hand corner was there, but those are coins. So for now, I'm fine having them just showing up in the corners of the screen. We'll come up with an inventory system and UI system later. But for now, I'm fine just showing it at the top right-hand corner. Okay. So Let's skip this song. I don't like it. All right, guys. So let's see here. The inventory system is going to be connected to the actual player script here. Okay. So we're going to go to our player here. That song is not helping me. I just need my music to help me think. Okay. Let's see here. We have a build item script right here. There it is. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yep. All right. That's our build item script. So let's see how we're going to reference this. All right. Let's do this. It's going to be right here. We're going to create a new couple classes. One of them is going to be called public build. No. Public inventory. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep burping. Inventory. Good. And then we're also going to reference the. This is public, so we're good here. All right. So I believe what we can do here is go to let me take a look at something really quick. Sorry, I'm thinking about something, guys. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. All right. I would like to we're going to need to create a for loop. Just like this. Okay, good. All right, does that make sense? So what we're going to do is we're going to go inside of player, and inside of the build function. Where's the build function? I just had it on the screen. It's okay. Where are you, buddy? Where's the build script? There it is. Okay. So we're going to build, and then we're going to go update inventory. We need a script called check inventory and then update inventory. For now, let's just update the inventory, okay? So public void, let me scroll up for you guys. Public void, check inventory. Actually, you want to know something? I think a better place to put it is to put it right here. We're going to put it inside of the inventory script, right? Let's call it void or public. What is this music? Public void. Whoa. Public void check inventory, right? Okay. So this is going to be, we're going to be able to use this from inside the player script to check our inventory, okay? It's going to run a for loop, and it's going to check the build materials dot length. It's also going to check, yep, right here. I would say check materials inventory. That's probably, because I know we'll probably have a different set of inventory other than our materials. Let me think here. If I were to open up a UI, I would have my materials at the top or the bottom of the screen, and then my items, right? So it'll sort of open up. My materials can be used to build a variety of different structures. Then there's also items that I can purchase. So like a chair and a lamp, stuff like that. So right now, all I want to be able to do is just create a check materials inventory script. So it's going to run through my build materials, little array here. Let me think here. One sec, guys. And then it's going to go to, yes, okay, it's right here. This is going to be material. Hold on. Oh man, my head. Yeah. Okay, this material. So we're going to put it right here. If this material equals, if this material equals build materials to i.material. Okay, see that? Right here. Then it's going to subtract or do whatever. But this for loop is going to happen every time you build something. It's going to check through all of your materials and check with the material that you're about to use. Does that make sense? And then it's going to actually do all of the material updates right here. This check is going to return a true or false. I kind of want a check and an update. I wish that we could do both. Do you think we can? We're going to have a check, but right now, all I need the check to be is a Boolean. So it's going to return public Boolean. Check materials, and then we're also going to have update materials inventory. Does that make sense? Okay. Check materials, this material. If this material, good. Okay. So this for loop runs to see if the material you're using equals an item in that class. If it does, then you want to check. Okay. I think I would rather it return an integer. That way we can check and see how much is there, right? So what we could do is we could go return if build materials I is greater than 0, then return. Let me see here. What's going on? No. Yeah. Not build materials I. It's going to be... Oh, what am I doing? Hold on, guys. Hold on. My head. Build materials dot amount is greater than 0. If it is, then we're going to return the build materials amount. Actually, we don't need to do that. We just need to return it. See that? Okay, good. So we can use this inside of our player script now. For some reason, why is that happening? Not all code, else. Do I need a break here? Is that what I need? Someone tell me what's going on here. What's going on here? What is going on here? How come that? What do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? What's going on? Why is that? I know it's obvious. I know. But I like I said 1,000 times, coding is not my strong suit. What's going on here? Not all code paths return a value. I need to return a value outside of the for loop or outside of the if statement. If I do this, what happens? No. What's going on? Someone tell me in the chat. Return -1 at the end of the method. Return -1. Yay! Thank you, Lord Drov. I think that's what we needed to do. I'm not quite sure. Or some default value. How do you set the default value? Okay, so that's good. The next thing we're going to do is update materials inventory. Same logic here. What we're going to do is if this material equals build material, Man, you know what? I think we can consolidate these into two functions, or into one function. How do I do that? I think I know how. Bear with me, guys. We're going to create a new function in here. It's a private function. It's going to be a integer. It's going to go find material. Okay? Find build material. Okay? It's going to return an integer. It's going to say whatever the integer or whatever the material is, which is material, this material. I don't like how redundant all of this is getting, so I'm going to try and clean it up a little bit. This is my clever attempt at coding, so just bear with me. So find build material, it's going to return I. That's all it's going to return, I. It's the integer. That's all it is. And then again, because we just learned from our, I can't remember your name, but we just learned something clever, return -1. Is that what you did? Is that what you did? Yeah. All right. All right. So find build material is going to be what this for loop is right here. So first off, we're going to do is find build material, and that returns this material, right? And what we're going to do is it's going to be an integer. My int equals this. Material integer equals that. We don't need a return here. We just need it there. And then what we're going to do is, now that we have the integer, what we're going to do is say if this material equals build materials, whatever that number is, which is going to be material int. If it does equal that, no, we don't even need that. All we need, let me think here. Yes. Okay, so we're checking the material inventory. It is actually going to return an integer. Yep, checking the materials inventory is going to return an integer. I like the word find better. Yeah, find materials inventory. And do I like that? I think so. So the integer is materials, or I think a better word is material ID. Okay? Find build material ID. There we go. I think that is the most intuitive script. So we're going to find the material ID, and then all we're going to do is we're going to say return build materials, whatever that ID is. Wait. Yes. Okay. Sorry, my brain today is not the most, the quickest. So build materials, whatever that material ID is, dot amount. Bang. See? You know, I'm thinking, I wish that there's a lot of things that I wish right now. I kind of want to be able to return the audio clip as well. So, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think there's a lot of things that I could be doing differently right now. But this is all we're going to do for now. So we could find the material. What's a better word for this? Find materials inventory. What am I really doing? It's really get material amount. That's really what. Yeah, that's really what this is. And it's going to be based on a material, okay? So the material ID is found, then we return a value based on what that material ID is per this class, the build materials class. And then we return that value. Does that make sense? Hope that does. So we could find the materials amount, and then we can also update materials inventory by simply doing the same sort of thing here. So int material ID equals find build material ID. This material, same thing. So we're finding the material ID with that for loop, and then we're not going to return anything. We're literally just going, it's going to be void. And so we have the material ID, and then all we're going to do is we're going to go to material. What am I doing here? Build materials, material ID dot amount minus equals amount. Okay. It's going to be right here. It's an integer. See? Int amount. And we're just going to do that. So it's going to subtract however much we want to update the materials inventory. Okay? So those two classes are going to be serving us inside of the player script. So if we jump back into the player script, watch this. You're going to love it. In our build item, here's what we do. If build, okay. This is the build item script. If build preview dot erase which object, which don't worry about what that is. What we're also going to do is if inventory dot get material amount. All right, good. Okay, something like that. And then we're also going to do an or statement here, or an or symbols. Inventory, does that exist currently? Let's see here. Inventory. So we have a private. No, it's public. So what's going on here? Get material amount. Why is that? Why can't I do that? Let's go back down to our inventory here. Inventory dot get. Oh my goodness, it's not showing up. Oh. No. What's going on, guys? I'm telling you what, my brain is fried today. Let's just do an int up here and just try it out. Int which item amount. Hold on, no. Okay, cool. Material amount equals, and then we go inventory dot get. It's not showing up. Is it find? Thomas. No, it's right there. So why can't I use it? That's weird. Why can't I use it? You guys know why. What's the answer? Someone tell me the answer. Is it because I have do I have two inventory scripts? I might. That might be the problem. I think I do. No, I only have one. Why can't I access that? Is it because it's got a what? Why? Someone tell me. I'm in the zone. That's right. Very dark room. Does someone know why I can't access this? This, what is going on? Let's try it in just the update. See what's going on. I'm trying to access that function from inventory. It's right there. So why can't I access it? Inventory dot get. It's not showing up. What? What? Hey, come here, buddy. Don't bark at the teenagers. Come here. Good boy. Come on over here. All the way. Come on. There we go. Good boy. Why can't I use it? Does anybody know the answer to this? Scratch his beard on microphone. Okay, the problem is I have this public integer which will return build materials amount. I want to use that. Get material amount. But I can't. Why? It's weird. I can't use it inside of this player script. What's going on? What? So let's do it here. Int material amount equals inventory dot get. I'm just going to paste it in. Get material amount. It's working. Let's see here. I think I might know what's going on. Let me close the window. I think it's working. For some reason it wasn't showing up. Good boy, Chubby, good boy. That's a good boy. Get my blankie. All right, here we go. Whoa. There we go. Okay, guys. So for some reason it wasn't showing up, and I don't know why, right? So there is our material amount. Let's just call it inventory amount just because. Material inventory amount. And what this is going to be is it's going to be checking based on our selected material inside of the player script. So it's going to check based on that, and it's going to return what that is, and it's going to be inside of our material inventory amount. That's all we got to do. That's good news. That's really, really good news. It's easy. So we could build the item based on if we have enough. So we're going to say if build preview dot erase which object or material inventory amount is smaller than or equal to 0. If that's the case, we're going to get an error sound, right? If it's not the case, what we're going to do is we're going to build, right? And we're going to build, and then we don't want to wait for the yield. We want to write that script here, which is going to be inventory dot set material. Hey, get and set. That's the word we're supposed to use. Set material inventory. Materials, get materials amount. Okay, get and set. Thomas, come on, use your brain. So get and set are two different functions. Get materials inventory, set materials inventory. That's all it is. Okay? Get materials inventory. And then also inventory.set materials inventory. And it's based on the selected material, right? Man, I kind of want to do it right here. I want to do a material, and this is going to be my material. I'm fine with it being called that. I don't care. Yeah, it might be my IntelliSense. I might need to close it down. Thank you for helping. Thank you. Okay, so this allows us to use this right here. My material, so let's just put it right here. There we go. Boop. Is there one more parameter I'm missing here? I believe so. Amount, right? The amount is going to be 1. Nothing crazy here. So then it's going to subtract the material from the list. That's about it. Let me think here. This sounds like it was too easy. Let's go to Unity and take a look. So first off, the first problem I'm seeing here is we've got a little bit of redundancy. I'm sure there's plenty, but I'm thinking that, let's see here. This materials, there it is. There it is redundant. This materials, we can remove this. Selected material is all we need. So let's remove, this is gonna get tough, guys. Not tough, but it's gonna get a little bit tricky. So what we're gonna do is we're going to let's remove that materials section. It's right here, okay? It's gonna cause an error, which is going to be right down here. There it is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a variable right here called materials. Material. Oh, come on. What am I doing here? Select material. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. We're going to generate an array inside of this. It's called materials. And what it's going to do is it's going to be equal to inventory. Okay, dot get materials. We're going to get a list of the materials. And you know, I thought I would want to do this on start, but I think I want to do it all the time because the materials are going to update, I think. Will they? No, they're not going to update. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do it on start. So it is going to exist. But all it's going to do... Wait, hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't want to run a for loop. Let me think here. Oh, yep. We need to return all the available materials. Okay, I got it. This returns an integer. So we need another one to return a material. Does that make sense? Get materials inventory, this material. It returns an integer. It doesn't return a material. Can I do this? Man, this is going to be so gross. Public material. Can I do this? Get available materials. I don't think I can do this. There's no way. We do a for loop. Return null. I don't know. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just basically trying to duplicate. What I'm trying to do, guys, I'm trying to duplicate this. Why would I do that? Hold on, hold on. Give me just a sec, guys. What am I trying to do? My brain is fried. I'm just trying to find what the length is. That's all I'm trying to find. Come on, Thomas, don't be stupid. All I'm trying to find is the length of this. That's all I'm trying to find. Come on, don't be stupid. So, delete all this. I don't need this crap. Get available. I don't need that. Jeez. All I need is inventory dot build materials dot length. That's all I need. What this is doing is when I press the interact button, it's saying the interact button, by the way, is F or G. The interact button is G. So when I press G, it's going to cycle through my materials, and all that's going to do is change the selected material integer. Yeah, it's just changing the selected material integer. But the reason I have these if statements is because if selected material is greater than whatever my material length is, it needs to go back down to 0. It needs to cycle to 0. There we go. I know that's kind of a mess, but whatever. We're just trying to get this demo working. That's all I care about right now. Okay. So there's a couple things that are off right now. Scroll down here. There we go. We got one here. All right. Okay, we need to return a material. So this needs to be get material inventory, get material ID. That's what that needs to be. No. This, hold on. What is the integer? That's it. Okay, the integer is get material amount. Okay, good. That's what that is. So let's go and fix that really quick. Okay. The next thing I need to do is create a public material, another function called public material. And what this is going to do is it's going to return what that material is. Okay. So we find the material ID, whatever this material is, and then we're going to return the material. See? Ah, yay, very good. And this is going to be called get material. Wait, what? It's going to be an integer. Whoa, Thomas. I think I know what I'm doing. Oh, man. My brain is in a weird time warp right now. For those of you who are just joining me, I took 2 Benadryl before I started this because my allergies are terrible. So that's my excuse. That is my excuse. Why is that doing that? Huh. Whoa. I don't need this. Or do I? Whoa. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. That's all I need right there. So we're finding the material in the set in the yeah, that's all I need. So we're just gonna find what the material is. Okay. Is that how you spell material? Whoa, my head. This is embarrassing. My material equals inventory. Inventory dot get material. Selected material. And it's gonna be this. There we go. And we just do it right here. I think this is what we do. My material. There we go. Oh man, is this not the most exciting thing you've ever watched in your whole life? So that works, I guess. Yeah. Let's go to Unity and try it. Okay, we've already got a problem here. The name materials does not exist in the current context. Really? Really? Okay, set preview mesh. Okay, so we just need to do the same thing, which would be this right here. Let's just create I was gonna fix that, but I'm not gonna worry about it. By fix it, I mean I was gonna make it more of a global variable, but I don't care. Right now we're just gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, that's all we're gonna do it like this. I think that's all I need to do. Man, I think I might just be screwing up all of my code. Are we good? Let's just double check everything, make sure everything looks good. Okay. So all that really matters is the equipped item, equipped weapon, and equipped item. I don't really like equipped item though. What am I using? Hold on. Selected material. Okay. Okay, let's hit play. I don't even know if this is gonna work, guys. But basically, what we're trying to achieve here is an inventory system where, yeah, we already got a bug. Yeah, we already got a bug. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. I believe that's because I haven't set up what inventory is. Yeah, I didn't even set up what inventory was. I need to drag inventory. So we're going to do this. We're just going to drag that on down to our inventory slot. There we go. Try again. Man, I hope this works because I won't be able to diagnose what's wrong. Okay, so far so good. No! What? Oh, crap. So, as you can see, I'm trying to change my inventory or my currently selected material. So, as you can see in my building item section, my selected material, where's selected material? Where's selected material? I think that's up here. Oh no. Selected material should be an integer. Where is it? Is it public? It's public. It's in the building items section. There it is. Okay, so it's set to 0. Wait, what? Oh, yay. Okay. I was pressing the wrong button. Okay, so it's sorting through. That's awesome. It's sorting through the materials that are in the inventory section, which is perfect. Originally, it was part of my player script. Now it's in the inventory script. So that looks good. We can place it. We can place it. So let's take a look here. How's our inventory doing? Oh my goodness, guys. I think it works. Yep, the amount's going down. It's going down. Good. It's down to 1. Now it's at 0. And I can't place anymore. You guys, you got to give me a round of applause. I made an entire inventory system in an hour with 2 Benadryl. Now, some of you are saying, Thomas, that's not... It's just Benadryl. No, it's Benadryl. That stuff is crazy. Yeah, that's as close as I get to using drugs. Yeah. But if I press G here, hopefully it'll sort to, yeah, sweet, to wood, and that should be decreasing by amount. That's awesome. I can keep placing it. I'm out of wood. I can go to tile. Let's see. Tile, good. I can go to stone, good. Can't place any more of that. And I can do stucco as well. So I'm out of my inventory. I have no more inventory left. I should probably make it turn red when I'm out of it. But I kind of want to be able to see it. I don't know. I don't know. Sweet. I'm reading the chat, guys. Wadagree asked me, Thomas, are you going for a lighter tone? Yeah, I thought I was. But I think I'm going to redo all the graphics. I'm going to redo all the graphics. All right. So far, we've got our inventory system working just fine for us. So I can't place anything. Now the idea here is just like in Minecraft, if I go to my next weapon here and shoot and break things, out of the blocks will come pieces that you can collect. That's the idea. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a very simple collectible that is, let me think here. There's a couple things we need to do. Why are you frozen? Unity just froze on me. There we go. Hang on, guys. Man, Unity is freezing. Am I stuck in a for loop? I think I'm stuck in a for loop. I really hope I'm not. I don't like getting stuck in for loops. What am I going to do, guys? What am I going to do? I sure hope everything got saved. Control-Alt-Delete. We're going to close Unity. I don't know what to do. I hope that didn't screw up everything. Yeah, the projectiles just go. They'll delete eventually. If they get past a certain distance from the player, they delete automatically. Otherwise, you know, the player could freeze the game by just shooting into the air for an hour. All right. Thank you, Dave. Unity's loading, sorry. That's right, Brett. Oh, man. Good night, Ricky. Thanks for joining us. Unity takes so long to start. Sometimes when I watch my live stream, a little woman stands over there in the corner. She'll peek out from behind the door. So if you guys see her, just let me know. She has white face, red eyes. Just let me know. Wow, Unity. Good grief. Oh, man. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? Joshua, you said, how do I get them to disappear? There's a script called, like, get distance. Yeah, something like that. And it you put in one vector, and then you put in another vector. Yep. Mr. Taco, you're funny. Thanks for joining us. All right. So, what are we going to do? So, that's all working just fine. Do I need to drag the inventory back? Yeah. So, let's go to not Blender. Visual Studio here. And let's just have it in start say, you know, inventory equals a get component. Right? Inventory. So now it's just going to get it on start, which is exactly what we need. That way we don't have to drag it into the inspector. And that also means that, you know, what's going on? Okay, here we go. System dot not serialized, right? I don't really want to see it. There's no reason. Thomas, how do you spell it? There we go. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to have collectible pieces. The first step is to do this in just ordinary objects. Like if I break a rock or if I break a tree, it's going to launch out collectible pieces, right? The second step is to do this with the actual blocks themselves. The problem is that the blocks themselves are not actually separate objects. They are, they just contain different materials. So the blocks, what we'll need to do is we'll need to say, if a material is wood, then emit a particle that contains wood amount, if that makes sense. So let's do the first step, which is the stone one. Or just breaking stones, for example. So let's do this. Man. Let me think here. Hold on, guys. Sorry, my daughter's crying. She just went down. Or it's the woman. So, I don't know. Okay. So, let's create a, I think she's alright. I don't hear her crying anymore. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our... I kind of want it to be little spheres you collect, okay? So let's create a sphere. Let's go to Blender. The reason why we're going to create it in Blender is because I want to wrap it with the texture so that I can update that sphere with any texture or material, whether it's wood or stone or whatever, and you can use it. right? Let's go to general here. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. I wish they wouldn't add those every time. We're going to create a... Can y'all see what I'm doing here? Yeah. All right. Thank you, Jason, for the advice. Thank you very much. Man, what is going on with the frame rate? My goodness. Let me fix that. Sorry, guys. Jeez, I'm crow. Drop down the exposure. Here we go. And then and then bring in the brightness significantly and the contrast, maybe. Oh, no, it's gain. There we go. We'll drop this down to 100. Default. Okay. And then bring up the gain. There I am. Hey, guys. Okay. Done. All right. So, anyway, we're back in Blender. We're going to create a little sphere, not a circle, a sphere with very little. We don't need a ton of polys, so 10 and 5. Yeah. Shade smooth. Scale that down significantly. This is going to be our little collectible. Right? Nothing crazy here. We're going to apply that. Transform. And then we're going to add a material to it. Okay? This is just going to be called... what would you call this? What would I call it? Build material. We don't need a material name because I'm not going to use it. We're going to create our own in Unity. But image texture, and then we're going to open up the Cracker Jacks. There we go. Okay, here we go. Textures. Where is it? Here it is. We're going to add a build material. We're going to do wood for now. Okay? So now, there it is. That looks pretty good. Nothing crazy. Let's go to edit mode here and just make sure that if we unwrap it with cube projection or sphere projection. Whoa, buddy. That didn't work. Nope, that didn't work either. That's about it. That's all we needed to do. Okay. We could probably scale it up significantly. Yeah, to about that. Whoa, like super jittery. Well, you know, the good thing about Benadryl is my allergies are gone. So that's good. All right, let's save this out. We're going to be able to reuse this material across the board. So let's do this. Let's create a new folder. And I create new folders for all my models, even if it's all the folders are very specific names because they contain materials and different textures and stuff. So I'm just going to call this build material sphere. Okay. Build material sphere. Save that out. Let's go into Unity and double check and make sure it looks good. What we're creating is the little spheres that pop out and you collect them when you break an object. Okay. The size looks pretty good. I thought I deleted the light. Yeah, MFer, I deleted the light. Then why are you showing me the light? What's going on here? Oh, no, I'm good. Something was going on. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this coin, guys, and we're going to copy it, and we're going to create a new prefab. What is going on? Oh, the terrain is selected. That's so annoying. Okay, we're going to take this coin here. we're going, actually, let's just select it inside of, there we go, inside of our project. And then we're going to go to Control D, and we're going to call this build material sphere. Sphere is a little bit of a, I don't like that word, because I don't know if I'm going to actually make them spheres in the long run. They might be diamonds, but I think that's okay. Let's drag that out here. There it is. Okay. We're just going to put it right here. Let's open that up. And it now contains, you can see, the coin model, and we don't want that. What we want is we want the build sphere. So let's go, there it is, build material sphere. We're going to drag that in. It looks good so far. Incorrect rotation. No, the rotation's fine, actually. We're going to drag the flare, the particles, put them all right here. And we're just going to literally drag everything that was on the coin child and drag it to the build material sphere. Does that make sense? So rotate game object. Whoops, wrong one. Drag that there. Good. Collectible script. Drag that there. Good. Drag the sphere collider. Actually, that's not going to work. I have to do it here. For some reason that doesn't work. I don't know why. It's going to be a trigger. And it's going to be like 1. Okay. And it also needs to be collectible trigger. That's what it's layer needs to be. Yeah, sure. Let's change the children. And guys, I think that's everything. We're going to delete everything else. Weirdly enough, the flare graphic here, the soft particle, in fact, the soft particles aren't working. I wonder why. Oh well. So this is the build material right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the actual build material sphere here, and it's got the collectible script on it. And let's see here. Yeah, it does look like a beehive, doesn't it? Material drop is actually a really good word. Let's do it. Let's rename it. That's a good word. That's a really good word. Material drop. That's a really good word. Thank you, guys. Sometimes I'm bad at coming up with these names. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm great. And we select it. Material drop. Oh, that looks good. And let's just name this one here as well. Oh, yes. Rename the file. Good. Material drop. I love it. It's collectible. It's good. It's great. And the material drop here. Sorry, my pants are riding up high. Ooh, pull them down. Amount is 1. Good. Coin collect is a fine sound, although let's just call it click. What's that sound like? Let's just do that for now. Which weapon is none? It's going to be a collectible type of... Oh, we got to create a new collectible type. Health, ammo, coin, and then material drop. Okay. We could call it material, actually. That's fine. Give me a sec, guys. No, can't listen to this song. It's way too distracting. I'm trying to give me a second. I'm trying to think of something. I know we need something like this. We need this. Okay. We need to have a material that you can literally drag it into the inspector. For for this collectible so that if I just drag in the stone, it knows, hey, I'm going to add to the stone inventory type. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here, and we have our little if statements when you collect them. And there's an ammo one. We're not going to worry about that for now. We have health. We have a coin. And why not just copy and paste? Collectible type equals collectible coin. Collectible dot material. We're going to update materials. I don't even know if I need to do it there. Can't I just do it in my inventory? Whatever. Amount is 1. Collect sound. And then we're also going to pass through, I know this, we're going to need to pass through the material. Can we just call this which material? Or material. I'm just going to call it material. That's just a weird way to put it. Okay. Update material doesn't exist, right? So we're going to need to go down here, and we're going to need to go to update material, which I'm going to put it inside of our update, or near our update coins. I'm going to clean everything up on one dreary, horrible Monday. I'll clean up all the code. But for now, I'm fine with having it kind of messy. Update material. It probably should be called update inventory materials. Okay, that's probably what it should be called. Okay, and that's going to be, where was it? It was in my, where was it? What was I working on? Collectible. Collectible, drag that over. Okay, good. If collectible type, blah, blah, blah. And then it's going to be this, update inventory materials. Is it public void update inventory materials? So for some reason it's not. Oh, no? I think it's because we need to pass through several things here. This, and then we also need to pass through material. And then what we're going to do here is we're literally going to go inventory dot get. Man, that sucks. It's still not showing up. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm going to need to fix that. But if we go up to our build section here, we can actually figure out what it was called. What was our methodology here of finding the material? There it is. Selected material. Yeah. So inventory. This is going to find what the material is. Okay. And then we need to update the material, which would be set materials inventory. There we go. Boom, right there. This is all we're doing, guys. So first off, we're going to get the material based on the integer. Actually, you know what? We don't even need that. All we need is this. That's it. And the amount. All right, very good. You want to know the truth, guys? This is redundant. We're going to delete that. All we need to do is do it like this. Collectible player.inventory. Here we go. Player.inventory.set materials inventory. And we're going to set it by the amount. Oh, no, but it's not redundant. Because the collect sound, I want to be able to play that. So actually, let's go to the... Let's make it back to the way it was. Okay, just go with me for a sec here. And we're going to do the... we're going to play one shot, the update sound. Nope, wait, why is that called update sound? I don't like that. I guess it's fine. I don't like that word update sound. So something's going on here. What's wrong there? Does it need to be my material? Who knows? Why is that happening? Optional parameters must appear after all required parameters. Oh. Okay, there we go. I just needed to make it null because the update sound is null. Okay. That's it. I think that's it. Oh, player.update materials doesn't exist. It needs to be inventory materials. Update inventory materials, and it's just going to update based on the amount, the collect sound, and what the material is. Okay? Pretty cool. Okay, let's test. You guys ready? First test we're going to do. I'm getting tired. My goodness. Woo. How's everybody doing in the chat? Hey, Pedro. How are you? Whoa, what happened to my mini window for Blender? It's gone. Let me open up Blender. Hopefully it'll reappear. Here we go. Yeah, these are materials you can collect to build. Correct. Correcto. Now, some objects are going to take more materials than others. Like a wall is going to take 1, stairs will take 2, a roof will take 3, etc., etc., etc. That's kind of the idea. Okay, so let's test the material drop. What this should do is if I set it to material, I could drag in my wood material. You know what? We don't need that field. We don't need that field at all. Let's do this for a sec. There we go. All we need to do is check it. Duh. All we need to do is look at what the material on the actual object is. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Yeah, we don't need this material field. Well, actually we do. It can be private though. And it doesn't need to be up here. Well, maybe it does. I'm fine with that. Start my material equals get component mesh renderer. It's a mesh filter. Is it? Yeah, it's mesh filter dot material. No, it's come on, Thomas. Mesh renderer dot material. There we go. Sweet. My material private, and then we're gonna just call this or use. Make sure there we go. Use it right here. That's about it, guys. It's going to play a collection sound. It's going to collect by a certain amount based on what the material is. So let's give it a shot, see what happens. All right. Okay, let's give it a shot, see what happens. So very good. Let's try it. Ready? Here we go. Hit play and try and collect those. Oh no, my mouse died. I can still try it this way. Index out of range. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Index out of range. What's going on? Let me charge my mouse really quick. All right. I'm gonna have to use it like this. Oh my goodness. So one of our problems that we're having here is, what is it? Index is out of range. What does that mean? Does anyone know the answer? Someone knows the answer. Who is it? What is this? Okay, good. Material ID. Okay, so for some reason, it's not the material is not correct, and I don't know why. Let's see here. It's an instance of wood. It's an instance. Okay. I think I understand what's going on here. So we need to find out, why do game objects use instances of materials? Material property blocks. You just have to mark on your shader the properties that will differ. Does anyone know how to make it so that my materials aren't an instance? How do I make my materials not an instance? Ah, right there. We're going to remove that, guys. Okay, good. So the material instancing was causing the problem. So what was happening was, when I was collecting the wood, it was saying, does wood instance, and that's in parentheses, wood instance, does that equal the wood in your inventory? And Unity's going, no, because it's an instance. So we need it to be not an instance, right? Hopefully that'll work just fine here. Let's take a look. Nope, still an issue. Let's take a look at our scene here. All right. It's still an instance. Why is that happening? That's odd, guys. Why is it an instance? We're going to do a little bit of a different story here. Why is that happening? Does anybody know the answer? If you animate a material, it will instantiate a new one. You create a block, apply the changes to it, and apply the block to the material? What do you mean? Jason's right. I just don't know what you're saying, Jason. You need to instead use material property blocks. To be honest, setting up incorrectly using property is a little out of scope for this problem. The quick and dirty solution is what will said if you access shared materials, the name will match. How do I do that, Jason? You got any ideas? What do you mean? Accessing shared materials. What are we doing here, guys? Accessing the shared materials. I'm confused, guys. Someone tell me. Someone tell me what's going on here. Let me take a look here. Get component renderer.shared material. Is that it? Why is that dirty? Why is that considered the dirty solution? Jason, let's try it. Let me look here. Okay, one sec. Okay, I think why is that dirty? I'd love to know. But this is good. Thank you so much. That's very helpful. Jason, can we give a round of applause to Jason and also Bill? Give a nice round of emoji applause. That's really, really helpful, guys. Thank you so much. It means a lot. I was wondering what the solution was, and I think that it would have taken me maybe 30 minutes to figure it out, but hey, here we are. So let's try it, see what happens. There we go. Good. Okay. Now, did we actually get wood? That's the real question. It's 4 currently. So I don't think we did. It's subtracted. We don't want that. So the reason why is because inventory needs to increase. And then go back to our player script. Building, we need to do -1. So let's see here. Build. Where's my build? There it is. Build item. Inventory, set material, inventory, materials, negative. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's about it. All right, let's try it out, guys. Okay. So if we go to our player here, we have 5 wood. So let's run into the wood and see if it updates. Good, updated to 6. I love it. That's exactly what we wanted. That's great. So the next question is, I want these bad boys to pop out of the stone here. So what we do is we go to, this is actually not going to be too difficult, I don't think. Sorry, I'm positioned so weird because I'm using my mouse, but it's the cable to charge it's like 3 feet long. So let's see here. Let's go to our, there it is. This is well, hold on. Yeah, let's apply it first. So apply the prefab for the build material. And then we can go to, this stone is our test case, right? The farm items are going to be a coin and also a health orb. That's not good. For some reason, it's not randomly doing it. What I'm saying is the farm items here for this breakable script, it's supposed to emit a coin or an health orb randomly. And in my experience of playing this game, it's only ever emitted a coin. So I think the reason why is if we go to our breakable script here. Let's see here. It's going to instantiate random range farm. That -1 is the problem. Okay, that's all it was. Save it out. So instead of a health orb being emitted, I think I would really like a material drop to be emitted, okay? There it is. Right there. And let's just go ahead and... What's going to be cool about these material drops is we're going to be able to pass through the material of the actual... Well, no. Hold on. Let me think here. One sec, guys. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. Let me think this through here. Okay, so we don't want it to be a health orb. We want it to be a material drop. There we go. So here's the thing. This material drop is generic, right? It's just a piece of wood. It's nothing else. I want it to be stone. So the problem is that stone, the material for stone is not necessarily going to be what's on this graphic here, because I could have a wall, like a broken down wall coming up out of the ground that has a totally different material because it's actually got texturing on it as well and cracks and stuff, and it's not going to match the actual material that's dropped. So I can't just pull the material off of the parent and then put it on the material drop. I need to have a field here in the breakable script. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, we're gonna have a field here in the breakable script, and all it's going to be is a private integer called material. Okay, material. Good, there we go, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to say if material equals something, then apply the material onto the instantiated object. So let's pass through farm hit location. Let's pass through material. And that's actually not called material. Let's call this material drop material. I know that sounds redundant, but it's not necessarily. Okay, so the problem is now our instantiator script is going to instantiate that object, but it doesn't actually have a material, and it's going to be called material drop material. Okay, there we go. And what we do is we go if material drop material is something, then we're going to go to instantiated object dot get component come on, Thomas. Mesh renderer dot material equals material drop material. There we go. So we should be able to pass through, nothing by just typing in equals null here. There we go. So we don't necessarily have to pass through a material if we don't want to. So the breakable is going to pass through material drop material, and we should be good here. Why is this still game out? Something's wrong. Yeah, it's not registering for some reason. So let's go to Unity and see if it compiles. No overload method for instantiate object. Takes 3 items. Let's double check, guys. Yes, it does. It's right there. It's right there. That's frustrating. Huh. Oh. Instantiate object and instantiate objects. See, that is why you don't do this kind of garbage code. Good grief. Whatever, guys. Sorry, I know this is so messy. I know. But just forgive me. We're just trying to get the game good to go, and then we'll clean it up later. Isn't that the famous last words? I'll clean it up later. It'll be fine. Oh, man. I should make a video on why that's a terrible idea. Okay. So now this material drop is going to be stone. You guys ready? Here we go. If this works, we've got ourselves a very beautiful little system here. We also want it to drop not 4 coins, but not 10 coins, but 10 material drops. How's that sound, guys? Let's save it out. And we'll see what happens. This right here, shoot. Hold on, guys. Hold on. This sucks. Okay. If material drop material is something, and, sorry, my pants are riding up, and also instantiate, I think I take my mouse out now. There we go. And instantiated object dot name. Maybe hold on. Dot get component. Collectible. Dot type equals. This is so gross, but it's gonna work. We're gonna do this. We're gonna create a new function called set material for set material drop. Okay, it's gonna be down here. Private void set material drop. Okay. If material drop material equals something, and instantiated, let's drop this down here so I can read it. If material drop material equals anything, and instantiated object dot, okay, instantiated object doesn't exist. I gotta actually pass it through. Material drop material also doesn't exist. So I gotta pass that through. I am publicly showing you guys how bad I am at this. Okay. And the collectible type equals, good grief, collectible dot, oh, this is really bad. This can't be right. Yeah, this can't be right. One sec, guys. It needs to be in here, which would be instantiated. Yeah. Good grief, this is a mess. Dot material. Huh. Wait, what's going on here? Does anybody know what I'm doing wrong here? How do I reference the collectible type material? How do I reference that? collectible type is in the actual collectible script here. It's right here. Does anybody know the answer here? Here it is. It's an enumerator. See that? So in order to check it, I need to be able to reference this word with capital C. So how do I do that with this? If instantiated object collectible type equals material, how do I do this? Yikes. I don't know how to do it, guys. How do I do this? It says collectible type cannot reference a type through an expression. Try collectible.collectible type instead. I mean, sure. No, that's obviously not the answer. What's going on? Someone have the answer? Anybody know what's going on here? Jason, you know the answer. Come on, buddy. What's going on? This right here. What's going on here? So this collectible type is a type of material right here. See this? It's an enumerator or enum. And I can select from the drop-down menu, select material, and I say if it is collectible type dot material, then set the material. Do you know what I'm saying? Wait. Yeah. So what's going on here? Oh, I think I might know the answer here. Why can't I reference that collectible type here? Is that it? Using static collectible. Oh, gracious, that can't be right. That can't be right. There's no way. Was that the right answer? And we pass through the instantiated object. We also pass through the material drop material. And what we're doing here is we're setting the material drop appropriately. Why am I getting errors here? Set material drop does not exist in the current context. So it's misspelled, that's why. Is that what was the problem was? Yeah. You need to have an instance of that enum and name it. You need the names instance, not the enum type. You need a collectible type and reference the named, not the enum type. We're just going to try what I did here. I know it's wrong. Just bear with me. I know it's probably terrible. But just bear with me, guys. Obviously you're right, Jason. You're a smart guy. You're smarter than I am. So if all of this is true, then change the material. If the collectible type is a material, good. And if we also have a material drop, then we're going to go from there. You know what we could do? If this doesn't work, I have a solution. So it's messy. Not messy, it's just not very intuitive, but we're fine. All right, we can try it out. Let's hit play. Thank you guys for watching and sticking with me through this annoying Thomas being a bad coder. Okay, let's switch our weapon. Shoot a bomb. Okay. So it says there is no mesh renderer attached to the material drop game object. Really? Oh, it's the child. It's the child. It's the child. It's the child. Material drop material. Blah 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 blah. So we need to get the child. This is redundant. Instantiated at transform.getChild. There we go. Hey now. All right, that's the final script here. And I want to clean this up. Well, let's just double check. So basically what's going to happen, guys, is hopefully once we blow up a bit of this rock, a piece of rock flies out. Still a issue here. Okay, there is no mesh renderer attached to the coin game object. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay, I'm following you. I'm following you, Jason. Ugh. Yeah, so this didn't work. So all we got to do is this. Give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to think here. I would really, really like to get this to work. I was about to do a cheap way to fix this. Okay, so everybody watch. Please. I need help. Okay? So I use enums a lot, but I only use them in the context of the actual class. Okay? I have a public enum called collectible type. I'm sorry, I'm thinking through something. So, okay. So I have this collectible script, and there are different types. Okay? I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but every time you use get component, it is doing a walk for a for loop through the component. Yeah, I know. I know all that, Jason. I appreciate it. I know all that. I know everything's messy. Everything's messy right now. I know I should save them. So anyway, so the collectible type here is, right now, this collectible type is currently, we're able to check it. So we created this public collectible type, and it's lowercase here. And what I can do is I can go if collectible type equals collectible type dot ammo. That works fine in the context of its own class. But I would really like it to be able to be done here. But I can't because it's outside of the context. So I'm trying to figure out how do we make it work. That's basically it. How do I use that logic? Yes, correct, Jason. You are correct. I agree. We're gonna move all of them to start or create variables so that we don't have to do it multiple times. Anyway, do we know? Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure this out. How do I do this? Public enum, collectible type. Can I use a string? I don't want to use a string. Has anybody got an answer? It's okay if you don't. Can I do this? I really don't want to. Yeah, no, I can't. Huh. I don't know, man. Try storing it. Yeah, that doesn't work as yuck. Well, maybe it does. Yeah, we'll try. Let's try this out. Collectible equals instantiated object dot collectible. Okay, there's one. We could try that, and then we could go collectible type. Can we do this? Can we reference it now? Let's try it. Collectible dot collectible type. Yeah. I hope I'm making sense, guys. Sorry. I don't quite know. Yeah, still got an issue here. Yeah, I don't know. Can I create an enum here? Public enum collectible equals. No. Public enum collectible type equals collectible. I want this dot. No. Collectible dot collectible. Ugh. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anybody? Okay. Jason, you're right. You're right, Jason. So Jason is correct. If we want to be able to use this collectible type, it really needs to be outside in its own class. So just like this here. What would this right here? So let's do what Jason is saying here. Basically, we're trying to create an enum. I don't know how to say it. Enum that you can use across the board. Okay. So we're going to create a new script. Currently, actually, we're just going to duplicate build material. Duplicate it. And what we're going to do is we're going to call this collectible type. Okay. So now we can use these collectible types across the board. Okay. Let's paste it in. So currently we have a collectible here. And it's called this right here. There we go. And so this, we need to be, I think, no. Yeah. Collectible type. There it is. And then we paste it in. Ugh, that's going to suck because I'm going to have to fix all of the ones that we've already done. I know I'm not making sense today, guys. But, Jason, you've been really helpful. Thank you so much, man. Really, really helpful. Okay, so that should fix a lot of these issues here. So we have a public collectible type. And now we can go to our... Man, I can't remember where it was. Here it is. All right. Collectible equals this. Good. If material drop material and collectible dot collectible type equals collectible type dot material. And Jason is the bomb again. Jason, do you want a round of applause? I'd love to give you one. Let's give a round of applause to Jason. That was really, really helpful. Sorry, I'm reading the chat while I'm clapping. Oh, man. Yeah, we defined it at a class level. That's perfect. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Very, very helpful. So overall, guys, I think that's all we needed to do. This instantiator script is an absolute mess. Jason, you are right. It's very, very messy. I totally agree with you. And I totally get that it's basically running a for loop, but I don't really worry about this stuff, one, right now, because I'm just putting a quick prototype together, and two, I don't worry about this stuff that much. I will clean it up, but I don't worry about it that much when it's only happening when it's instantiated. Now, if we're getting some serious blips on mid-range machines at like dropping down to 30 FPS, then I'll be like, okay, whoa. But I think we're okay for now. I mean, I'll clean it up. I will. Famous last words, but all right, let's try it. Still didn't work. There's no mesh render attached to the coin game object. That's odd to me. It's still trying to do it. Let's do a little debugging here. Let's move this if statement up. It's confusing me. So I think I know what's going on, but let's just double check here. Debug.log, and we're gonna say attempting to set the material drop. Okay, for, and then we're gonna list the actual instantiated game object name, which is instantiated object. There we go. So it's gonna tell us when this is actually occurring, because I think it's happening with the coin, obviously. There's no mesh renderer attached to the coin game object. Let's jump to scene view here. Try one more time here. There is no mesh renderer. We're not even getting a debug, eh? We're not even getting a debug. It won't take me to the line. Let's see, guys. Oh, it's right. It's happening right here. Come on. Thomas. There we go. Okay, obviously, and I know, Jason, you're probably looking at this thinking, man, Thomas, this is a mess. These are both very redundant. I get it. I do. I understand. I feel bad. You're right. Okay, guys. Still got a problem. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. It needs to be get child 0 dot. That's the reason why. Okay, I think this is going to solve our problem, guys. All right. So I think that's going to solve our problem. Here we go. There it is. And there's the stone texture. Thomas wins big points, as does Jason. We did it together, Jason, you and me, buddy. All right. So let's see how many we can grab. Okay, coins came out that time. Coins came out again and again. That's not good. Oh no. Oh, there's some stone. I was just very unlucky that time. Good, we've got stone, we got coins. There's some more stone. Awesome. So is it actually adding stone? Let's take a look. Go to our player here. I believe it is, y'all. Let's try again. Okay, let's watch it increase. 7. All right. That's awesome. And then when we kill it, hopefully it'll... Come on, give me some stone. I'm trying to blow it up completely. Man, why is its health so high? It's currently set to 7. That's crazy. That's not right. What was it originally? Okay. I don't know why that was happening. I think it was set to like 20 or something. Here we go. Oh, didn't work for the explosion. Why is that? Let's go to player here and take a look at instantiate objects. No. It's in the breakable. Okay. There we go. We need to just pass it through. There we go. Material, drop material. All right, guys. So we got a pretty fun system already where it's emitting a ton of particles. I know I keep taking this off. Sorry. Let's try that one more time. Let's take a look at our stone and see what's going on. Oh, its health is 50. That's why. Okay, let's make it 10. All right, you guys. I'm excited. I didn't think I was going to get it working so smoothly. Obviously, I have to display this information in the actual game. I think what I'll do is maybe the currently selected object you're building with, maybe it'll have a little something at the top left-hand corner that indicates how much you have. So like if I let's see here. If I change to stone, okay, I only have 2. So if I go to this here, and I grab the stone, hopefully I can go and build with it. Boom. Whoa. Why is the texture so screwy? That's crazy. That's something we're gonna have to fix. I have no idea. Alright, click the stone. Whoops. So what happens if I eventually destroy it here? There we go. So we got our stone here. Very good. So I got plenty of stone to build with now. Let's go back here and... Oh my goodness. I thought I collected a ton of stone. I didn't. Apparently it didn't update. No, it's set. That's crazy. Let me try and change the... That's weird, y'all. Okay, if I run out of ammo for the stone and then exit, it gets screwed up to that. I don't know why. But I'm good to go here. I think I can figure this out, though. Alright, good. Awesome. It works, guys. Our system works. Good. Well, I'm pleased, and I'm really grateful for everybody's help today. That was really, really fun. All right, well, I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'll be live streaming probably next week on Monday, and we'll be continuing to make great games. Man, you guys tired? Me too.